we're talking about sunglasses when we really should be talking about serial killers.
All right, so Forrest, where's the countdown?
Forrest,
where's
let's
the countdown,
go.
Forrest?
3, 2.
This is the sound of
Zeitgeist.
is the sound of
The Zeitgeist.
you in the presence of
The Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist zealots.
This is for the streets. Let's give them
The Zeitgeist.
Zeitgeist.
in the Trump-a-mania. Be turning your speakers up.
Zeitgeist.
Hey everyone, welcome to Zeitgeist Zealots. I'm Forrest.
I'm Major.
I'm Chip.
Travis.
Matt.
Matt. And you are not watching the greatest show on television right now. Dexter Resurrection. Holy shit. Episode 4 got a 9.8 out of 10 on IMDb. And this is
That's
not
high.
because of the Snyder Bros. Okay? Forrest, take us away. Give us a fun little intro about Dexter. Holy shit. I think this is the first time we're talking about this, but this will not be the last.
Well, who here has seen the actual original show Dexter? Am I the only one?
I've seen the first 3 episodes.
I've seen the original.
First 3 episodes. It's really good.
Okay.
Original Dexter was awesome.
No, so yeah, Dexter was awesome until Rita's death. Spoiler alert.
What season's
and then
that?
the last 2 seasons stuck.
Okay, later
So-
on.
Last 4 stunk. I mean,
So-
some people like season 7, but I mean,
I don't
that
like
just
season
kinda
7. No.
That kind of recycled the Dokes plot, the same
Yep.
way. It also recycled the Lumen plot where he falls in love with a female serial killer or a serial
John-
poisoner.
John Lithgow?
Lithgow.
I saw John Lithgow.
Yeah, John Lithgow. Holy shit!
What
That
season's
season
that?
was peak. I want to say it's season 4 or season 5.
Okay, because I
But
saw the
that was
flashbacks in
peak-
this episode,
peak
John Lithgow, and I was
Dexter.
like, I want that.
No, it is
Yeah.
some of the best TV you will watch. It's up there
Hells
with
yeah.
Breaking Bad. It's
Yeah.
up there with a ton of other shit.
Fargo season 1.
And
It was very
yeah,
good.
it just unfortunately crashes after that, and infamously, Dexter has the worst ending ever.
Worse than Lost.
And so that's why, yes,
Worse.
that's why we're seeing that's why we're seeing all of these remakes. True Blood, atrocious, or was it True Blood? Whatever they call
New
it.
Blood. New Blood.
New Blood.
New Blood. I was like,
Yeah,
True
True
Blood.
Blood.
True
New
Blood.
Blood
First
tried
couple
to
seasons
fix-
are amazing. That's
Yeah, no,
Blood
no,
tried
New
to
Blood,
fix-
atrocious.
New Blood was
And,
good to the last episode. It was trying to fix the ending of
Yeah,
season
and
8,
that-
and they also shot the bed. So this is they're trying to fix the
Yeah,
ending.
and it's like his son that kills him or something.
Yeah.
It was bad, and it was.
But now we wake
frustrating.
up in a coma?
So the issue is,
Wake
before
up
we
from
even
a
get
coma,
into
maybe.
all of this,
His
for
son Harrison.
people who have loved Dexter and just can't just don't want anymore. I have not watched this new show because I don't want to get disappointed again for the 10th time.
Baby, get your heart broken. Put your toe in the water. Because I tell you what,
in the blood. Put your toe in the blood.
put your toe in the blood. Thank you. This guy knows his lore. Put your toe in the blood. See, I've only watched the first 3 or 4 episodes from season 1 where there was no blood. The serial killer
Wait,
had
a show
drained
about
all the
serial
blood.
killers has blood? Wow, that was a total
Well,
guess.
not the first couple. The serial killer drained all the blood out of those bodies. I know, because that's the only it's the only episodes I watched. But Matt, get ready to put your heart back out there, because this is one of the best. Well, I won't say it for the whole series, but episode 4 is one of the best episodes, best hour of television I've watched in years. It was truly gripping. And as someone who doesn't know all the lore but knows enough, he's a serial killer. He's got us. I watched episode 1, so I knew enough. You don't need to know anything more than that to just get fully sucked into the entire show. Now I want to watch. Well, apparently I was going to say all of Dexter, but apparently I just want to watch the first 4 seasons of Dexter 1. Yeah.
I think
sounds much
you'll
more
like
manageable.
I think you'll like bits and pieces of 5 through 7. I didn't even finish 8 because it was so bad. But I mean, 5 and 7 have their moments. And if you're a fan of the first 4 seasons, there are parts that will entertain you. It's just nowhere near as good as the first 4 seasons. Because basically, the guy who was the showrunner for seasons 1 through 4 left after 4, but he's back for New Blood, Original Sin, and now Resurrection.
Well, let's skip ahead to New Blood.
We're kind of
Original
right in
Sin.
the ship.
What do you think about that?
It was,
Matt, did you watch it,
Miesel-
or did you say goodbye to that? You said goodbye before that.
So I watched the one with his son. So I don't even know what the
That's
names of
New
these
Blood.
are
That's New
anymore.
Blood.
Yeah,
Okay.
New
Original
Blood.
Sin
Yeah,
is
I
the
watched
prequel. It
New
takes
Blood.
place in 1991, I think, which
Okay,
is when I was born.
Where they have Michael C. Hall actually voicing the actor, even though the actor is not him, right?
Yeah,
What?
that's Original Sin. That's Original Sin.
Yeah.
Um, but it's pretty. I mean, some of it's hokey. A lot of it. There's a lot of fan service in it. Um,
I'm not
but
afraid of fan service.
I think it's way better than at least season 8 of Dexter. It's still like
Okay.
not as strong as the first 4 seasons, but if you're a fan of the show, the regular show, I think you'll like it. It really delved into his mom's backstory, like his mom's backstory with Harry, which they touched upon a lot in the original show, but not as much depth,
Can I ask you a
in
question?
Original Sin. Yeah.
So when you pitch it as they get into his mom's backstory, I don't care about that. Should I care about that? Is that a good backstory to dive into?
Well, it's both her backstory
No.
and Harry's backstory.
Because like if we dive into
Because Harry-
Luke
because
Skywalker's
he was-
backstory of his mom, then we learn about Padme, and that's the prequel trilogies. But if we dive into the backstory of his aunt,
Well,
then-
in season 3, we find out Harry, his dad, who's like a ghost that like gives him advice, had an affair with his biological mother because she was his what's confidential confidential informant.
Yeah. CI.
And he was pissed off at Harry's ghost, but then he forgives Harry's ghost in season 3. But then we actually get to see that story play out. So if you've seen season 3 of Dexter, it's interesting in that sense. But
So he was a child born of sin. That's what I'm hearing.
well, it wasn't. He's
a bastard.
Harry's not his father. I mean, he is a bastard, but Harry's not his father.
Oh, okay.
Harry finds
hooked up
him
with
in the trailer of
Skinning a cat or
after a really bad murder. So
No, but Harry.
yeah.
No, but Harry
Okay.
and Dexter, because like Harry was like babysitting Dexter and his brother while his mom was off, like undercover for the police with the cartel. So that's how Dexter and Harry bonded. But then like his mom got killed, so he adopted Dexter. But Brian was already pretty fucked up in the head, so he kind of like put Brian into social services. So it's kind of messed up. But Harry's not perfect.
And that leads us into Dexter Resurrection.
He is not.
Yeah, well, after that, and 8 seasons of regular Dexter, and New Blood. So, a lot of
A lot of
I watched it.
backstory.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
so-
here to tell
so
you
Dexter-
folks
Dexter-
that
if you haven't seen,
this
go ahead.
isn't Avengers Endgame. You don't need to watch 21 movies of backstory to get all the appreciation. You just need to know the general lore. Like, I don't even think watching the first 3 episodes of the original series helped me. Watch episode 1, listen to your friends
Well-
talk about how this guy's a serial killer who kills serial killers, and then watch episode 4, and the acting's so good. You're just sucked in. Like a victim about to get saran wrapped. You were just sucked into that table.
yeah. Well,
The surrender.
I mean, like first of all, there's like cameos by like Trinity Killer, Miguel, and Dokes.
Do you want to get into it?
who-
Can we get into this latest episode?
I guess so.
The serial killer party.
Yeah. So if you're a How I Met Your Mother fan,
How I
you may
Met
or
Your
may not love this
How I Met Your
episode.
Killer. That's what it should
How
be
I Met
called.
Your-
I love
Surprise,
this episode.
motherfucker.
Dexter Stars needs a resurrection, and I think they nailed it. I think Stars is alive and well with this episode. Now, will anyone see this or subscribe to Stars? No, but if they have
This isn't Stars. This is on Paramount. This is Paramount Plus. I mean, I
yeah,
think
but it's like a
the
Stars from Paramount Plus, right? Like Paramount
No,
Plus
it's
has
Showtime. Showtime.
Showtime. Well,
But it's on Paramount Plus.
there
the
you
day
go.
of.
That's how I
mean,
watched it.
it's,
Paramount Plus. I tried to go to Peacock first, and I was very
Streaming's
confused.
king. Nobody has Showtime anymore. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of leaning more into Paramount Plus because they have like Ninja Turtles now and Star Trek.
it's not
and
bad.
like all the Ninja Turtles shows, all the Star Trek shows.
No,
Better than Disney
original
Plus.
Paramount.
Matt
Fuck
Law.
Paramount because they compromised on their shit. So, nope,
You know what? They should have bought Marvel.
What did they
instead of
compromise
Disney.
on?
nope, because they wanted to merge, and so
Oh, they versus Skydance,
settled
yeah.
Yep, they settled their
yeah.
CBS lawsuit. They fired Colbert, and
Oh.
they're backstopping on South
But
Park
Matt-
right now.
But Matt,
So-
now Stephen Colbert can do Harvey Birdman.
Yeah, Stephen
Attorney at
Colbert
Law,
can go
season
do his
5.
Conan.
I
piece of shit.
miss Harvey Birdman, but fuck Paramount
Uh,
because they're
So
only contributing to the current
What
problem.
did Stephen Colbert say to get himself fired?
First off, he didn't stop saying anything. So there is a very infamous
He's just
like
a comedian.
2023 study. I can't remember who did it, but they looked at the top late night hosts and they did a dissection, a mathematical dissection of political jokes, and 98% of political jokes were were anti-right leaning. So if you attack.
So what you're saying is when people who go into comedy and they meet other people and want to make jokes, they tend to make fun of the right over the left. I feel like that's an interesting thing to say.
No, I don't think so. It's only interesting now
That's because comedians are
of
sad people.
because of the toxic culture. If we go back 20 years,
How is it toxic?
the late night hosts made fun of the left and the right. They made fun of politicians being stupid. Look at Bill Maher. Bill
Not
Maher's-
so much anymore. Maybe
not at all.
30 or
20
40 years ago.
That's what I was saying. 20 years ago, they were making fun of the left and the right. But if you look today,
I would
it's-
say 40 or 50 years ago, and even then it was really was
Good
still
point. Good point.
lopsided.
Because when I say 20 years ago, I still think
Who's
of the
in power
1980s.
right now? Who's in power right now?
Trump.
The right.
The
and
right.
we're making fun of the right, and now that's like
Not
blasphemy.
so much in the
Time
Senate and
out.
the House.
All right, well,
I mean,
this- forget Dexter.
I remember SNL. Not gonna do it. Dana Carvey, not gonna do it. No new taxes. Making fun of Bush. I
Yeah.
remember SNL.
Making fun of Bush was
Clinton,
great. It was so much
Right?
fun.
There are clips, believe it or not, of SNL making fun of Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
But
way
you know
back
who's
when
been
the
in
left
power?
used to make fun of
Who's
the
been in
left.
power? And
But
you tell
you
me
also-
there's been nothing making fun of Biden during his 4 years.
Yeah, no, bro. I watched
Yes.
late
So
night.
why
from
all
2020
of a
to
sudden because we're making
2024.
fun of
No,
Trump,
I'll tell you what. Here's the truth.
we're
It's
like,
not
oh
political.
no, it's a super liberal agenda, and all these jokes are against right wing people. Fuck both sides because they're
Okay.
all assholes. This is an aristocracy.
Yeah.
But
Stephen,
seriously,
Stephen Colbert's on the Epstein client list or whatever.
yeah, and you know what? If
here's-
he is, arrest him. If Clinton's on it, arrest him. Who gives a shit? These are fucking pedophile motherfuckers. Sorry for going on the side rant.
No, you're right.
Whoever's on that fucking list, left, right, up, down, fucking arrest them.
This is
Assuming there is a list, right?
There's no list.
Assuming
I use
list.
that list
There's 100%,
colloquially.
no, there's 100% a list.
There's not a.
There is a list.
There's files. There's files. There's not like Jeffrey Epstein didn't write a list of like Bill Clinton blackmail for this, and then Donald Trump blackmail for this, and then Leon Black blackmail for this. But there's a list. There's
Prince
files.
Charles.
There's
Prince
files.
Charles.
And Prince Charles. We can't forget about Prince Charles.
Never forget about Prince Charles.
But sorry,
Them all.
Matt,
Left,
you said
right, whatever.
Matt, you said you're going off on a tangent. This isn't a tangent. This is just Dexter. This is Dexter. Dexter sees the
Maybe we
injustice
should
happening
stick
with
Dexter
serial
on
killers.
Epstein Island.
So we
Dexter
should
is
turn into
probably
that
the
No
one
one
one's
that
saying
killed
to
Epstein.
go all.
Yeah, yeah.
No. This is not.
basically-
I'm not saying go Luigi Mangione. Like, don't get us kicked off of YouTube, Tiff. No, don't go Luigi on everyone. But
So
this is not a
basically
tangent.
just
This is so
this is a-
related.
This is basically the smorgasbord of famous guest stars from other famous shows. You had the
So
gay husband from Modern Family.
yes,
as one of the serial killers.
Cameron's there. The B from 23, and then you have NPH Neil Patrick Harris. I loved it.
Yeah, baby.
Forrest, I
Who's
wanted
the
to
what?
ask you. This is called Resurrection. Why is it called
Oh.
Resurrection? Did he get shot in the chest?
Yeah, because he died. Well, they're resurrecting the show because it's the only show that show people give a shit about on Showtime. And B, he literally died
Is
in new
being
blood and bringing him
resurrected.
back.
Who shot
Oh,
him?
yeah.
That's what I was wondering. Who shot him?
His son, Harrison.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm coming from the perspective of people who don't know the show, but I'm telling people to watch episode 4. Watch episode 4.
Spoiler alert. Thank you, Forrest.
Oh, well, they said
Spoiler for a
they said
different
his
TV
son shot him
show.
in the first episode. Because I thought they established that pretty well, that his son shot him.
Well,
in
I do
blood.
So
have
how
this,
did he come back to life?
a 10-week coma.
Producers,
Yeah, through the writers.
producers.
He was written back
It's,
into existence.
Lot
shareholders.
armor.
Um,
Lot armor.
what-
This is
what's-
worse than Game of Thrones season
Oh no,
8.
the explanation.
Super simple,
is that
barely
it
an
was so
inconvenience.
cold. It was so cold outside that it slowed down his heart rate anyway, and that way he didn't die as quickly. He would have died if it was room temperature. He would have died immediately. But it was so cold outside, it like basically slowed down his extremities, and it sort of.
And he didn't
the
get
cold preserved
frostbite.
him. The cold preserved him. Yes. So take it with. Oh, and also
Like gave
basically-
him time to
also-
clot or something.
Oh, apparently, I don't know. It's and also the policewoman who found out he was the Bay Harbor butcher just leaves town and just like writes a letter saying like, get out of town, we're even. Doesn't decide to go to the cops to let them know that
No,
hey,
pressing
this
charges.
guy I was fucking is a serial killer.
And I've got this
I'm just gonna
annoying
leave town with my
cop.
daughter.
So
Yeah, I don't know if she's Hispanic or Middle Eastern, and I feel bad about that. But I don't feel bad enough to where I can't look it up. I'm just
I'll
like,
just say,
Why are you feeling bad
I-
about that? Is Tip?
I'm just like,
Am I Irish? No, Tip's clearly Irish. Am I Irish or Scottish? And now I feel bad about not being able to recognize it. Get over
You're
it.
not Hawaiian?
I would guess you're Scottish.
Hawaiian.
You got the Jason Momoa beard. You got the Jason Momoa beard. Also, Jason Momoa has a new show on Apple TV called
It was a
Chief
trick
of
question.
War.
is it a show or a movie? I thought.
I think it's like a mini series, but it's like it's basically gonna be like all Hawaiian actors. It looks. I mean, I haven't seen the trailer. I just saw like the announcement or like the advertised on IMDb. I'm just like, all right, Jason Momoa is like, he's apparently he's played like a lot of Native Americans. I'm trying to think. And he played what Khal Drogo. I mean, that's not which
mean,
which
he was
are
in
based off
Aquaman.
indigenous,
He was awkward.
right? He's
man.
indigenous,
what?
right? Jason
He was
Momoa is
Aquaman.
indigenous, right?
He's Hawaiian. I think like very, very, very. He's like Johnny Depp. He's like Johnny Depp Native American. Like Johnny Depp was like, yeah, like I have like Cherokee ancestry going back like 4 generations or something.
Is that why he
I
was
think
allowed to play that Indian in that remake movie? You know what I'm
That
talking
was
about?
so tasteless.
When he was just dressed in
That
a
bomb.
what was that movie? I can't remember it. But I saw it in theaters.
Which
Way
is which is such because Lone Ranger is an awesome character.
The Lone
but
Rangers. That's it.
If they had a better script and had like an actual Native American play Tonto, and maybe had the Lone Ranger be the main character, that could have been a lot better movie
All right,
or
well-
a lot better received. And maybe they probably could have made that movie like, I think that budget was like $250 million to make that thing for a fucking Western. Like a Western shouldn't have any CGI whatsoever.
None. So be
So-
pop guns and Alec Baldwin accidentally shooting people.
What about Wild Wild West? That the giant CGI
Correction,
spider
Trap-
machine.
Yeah,
Traps-
that was
Traps is
that did
right.
so well in theaters too.
No, and
Traps is right. Forrest, you're wrong. We need
Western.
CGI. We
Nope.
need that
Nope.
giant spider. I will.
Wild Wild West
This
has-
is the hill I
No,
die
no.
on.
I
I'm
think I
so-
saw that trailer as a kid. I got so excited. I was like, "This is so cool!" It's
Fuck
like
off,
Men in
Major.
Black, but the Wild West.
No, it's
But
10 out
then,
of 10.
like,
It's so
It was a
good.
great
I'm like,
movie.
It's
wow.
No,
it's
no.
peak 90s. Big old cleavage from the from the corset. You got Will Smith being Will Smith. You got a Will Smith rap at the end. Yo yo yo, what's the Wild Wild West? Like no, this is you have a crazy white guy
I
who's like
guess-
paraplegic,
So-
and then
so-
like he
Well,
transforms.
in the show, Dr. Lovelace is actually a little person. So this was like pre Peter Dinklage. They couldn't. I guess there were no little people actors in Hollywood at the time. They just didn't exist back then. So they just cut Kenneth Branagh in half, rather than
So-
like casting a little person in that role.
I will say this:
Matt.
I was a senior in high school when that movie came out, and it was such a flop, a summer blockbuster flop, that it was a meme before memes were a thing.
See, I
The
saw
internet
that
was
on
still
DVD.
It
dial-up.
ruined Kevin Kline's career.
And it
Basically,
was so bad that it ended several actors from that movie never
Not Will
acted
Smith.
again. Not
Well,
Will
I
Smith,
mean,
but
wow.
watch Will
Kevin-
Smith
well,
nowadays
do
too.
you guys remember
So,
the metallic
Wild
neck?
Wild
Kevin
West
Kline,
not a
Kline
proper
did well.
Western, and it destroyed Westerns for so long that you do not have another Western until the 310 to Yuma in 2007.
which is almost a perfect
which is
movie.
awesome. It's
Yes.
a remake.
It's such a good
Beautiful.
movie.
And then There Will Be Blood, same year. It took 8 years for the industry to recover to do westerns again. That's how much that movie destroyed westerns.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Also,
There was that.
Bucklesmith.
What about because he slapped Chris Rock? What was that Open Range movie with Kevin Costner? I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure there were like a few westerns that came
Yellowstone?
out. But Wild Wild West was kind of like.
There was also Bone Tomahawk, which I suggest people watch.
Oh,
but
that is a
so
horrifying
annoying.
movie.
It is one of the worst
That's the
scenes you'll
extreme
ever
horror
see.
one,
Yeah,
right?
but yeah.
No. It's not extreme horror, but there is a scene in which I wish I had never seen it.
It's
The
extreme
rest of the
horror.
movie is
They
fucking
rip
awesome.
a guy down they rip a guy in
Yep.
half, and they
Split him
show
in
the
half. Yep.
graphic details slowly happening.
Ooh.
Yep. The rest of the
What?
movie's awesome.
They hack him
Yep.
in
The rest
half
of the
and
movie.
then pull him
Oh,
and pull him
no.
apart.
Wait, how
The
do we?
rest of the movie's awesome. But we're talking about westerns.
Well,
Yeah.
let's have a
Bone
clever
tomahawk.
transition.
Hollywood.
Yeah, it's
From
like
brutal
primeval
deaths
natives
to
that are living
Dexter.
caves.
Django Unchained. I think also. I mean, it's not
Yeah, but
really a
you're
western,
talking
is it?
Django Unchained. You're like 2009, 2010.
I think it's 2012. But that still
No.
revitalized
What I'm
westerns.
trying to say is that
Westworld,
Will Smith destroyed westerns for a good
and then Johnny
year.
Depp finished the job with Lone
Yeah.
Ranger.
And
There was
Army Hammer.
Appaloosa. Wasn't
Army Hammer there?
Appaloosa in like 2006?
Oh, well, Army Hammer's career is destroyed for a different reason.
Fake
Apparently he's
news.
a cannibal. He's a cannibal, like a Bone Tomahawk.
I've heard he was. I mean,
Strangely, no cannibal
It's
serial
bad.
killers in Dexter. Gotta just bring it back.
yeah.
So let's
Well,
talk
I was
about-
trying.
let's
Yeah,
talk
trying to
about
bring it
serial
back to
So
serial killers
basically,
and
in
killing.
Resurrection. So Matt, the reason why this episode is getting so highly rated is because it's doing something that hasn't been done in Dexter before. Basically, he joins a club for serial killers in New York.
But it is
So-
Avengers Endgame. They unite, or Avengers Infinity War. They unite
All
the serial
from
killers.
all the shows from the 2010s.
Yes.
All the popular shows in the 2010s are like Neil Patrick Harris from How I Met Your Mother.
Yep.
The guy from Modern Family.
And the bee from
Jessica
23.
Jones. Who's that? What the fuck is that?
The girl he goes on a jog with. She's the bee
That's
from
Jessica
23.
Jones.
Okay.
Jessica Jones.
Well, before that, she was the bee from 23. My point is that they're all sitcom cable comedy stars. Neil Patrick Harris
Yeah.
with How I Met Your Mother, Cam from Modern Family, and then Don't Trust the
Jessica
Bee in
Jones.
23. Yeah, so they're all just CBS, NBC comedy stars from the knots, as Matt likes to say.
And David Dastmalchian, the Gemini killer, who I think he's in he played Peter in Dune. Peter DeVries.
Oh yeah.
He's in a lot. He's in a lot of stuff these days. But yeah, he's. I'm trying to think. I guess that's his most famous role to date. But he's been in, like, a bunch of stuff. He was in like the Ant-Man movies.
So
I saw him in one of those.
You were
But yeah,
talking-
basically, so
you were talking
there's-
about how in what's that cowboy movie that we just talked about?
the Lone Ranger,
No, the one before the
Django
bad,
Unchained,
the bad one with the spider.
the Lone Ranger,
Wild West. You were
Yeah.
talking about how you didn't have Peter Dinklage available, but Resurrection episode 4 does have Peter Dinklage available.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I should have brought it back.
What I was trying to.
I think I was trying to. I think I
Leon
was trying to, but
Prater.
then we just. Yeah. So apparently, Leon.
We're here for
is this,
tangents.
he's this startup billionaire. He incubates a bunch of startups.
First
and
off,
basically
they made him a venture
they-
capitalist, dude. How I'm not gonna say the W word because I don't want to get off a tangent with Matt. But dude, how
W
pop
word.
culture literate do you need to be to make the most evil guy you know a venture capitalist? Like, not to mention this was probably funded by venture capitalists. Just long
Yeah.
story short, I'm not
So
defending them. I'm just saying that's hilarious that they made him a venture capitalist.
Yeah. So this Leon Prater guy, who is not a serial killer, but he's a big fan of serial killers.
Or is he?
The point.
Is there a plot twist coming? Go on.
I don't
He's
know.
not yet.
So,
He's not yet.
So basically, he has basically this secret museum in his house
Wine
that
cellar.
has all the serial killer memorabilia, like John Wayne Gacy's clown costume, the car seat from Ted Bundy's car, I think Jeffrey Dahmer's fridge.
Jeffrey
he actually-
Dahmer's fridge.
He has,
He has a huge
has-
collection.
yeah. I mean, I think those are the most famous ones he has. But I mean, he has like the Trinity Killer's hammer.
So I wanted to
I
ask
don't know how we
you,
got that.
there were clearly real world serial killers, John Wayne Gacy, like everyone else, Ted Bundy just said. were all the other, because as someone who hasn't watched the catalog, are all the other ones famous homages to serial killers Dexter's killed? Because at the end we start getting flashbacks.
So in New Blood, the bad guy is based off of, I think his name's Robert Hansen. He would literally kidnap women, I think strip them down naked and have them run in the woods, and he would hunt them. So that was a real guy. That's who the killer in New Blood's based off of.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I'm trying to
Like true
think.
crime.
Yeah, so I mean, but in like, if you watch Mindhunter, it's like the FBI agents are fictional, but all the serial killers are
It's
real.
real.
In that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. That's what I was thinking about.
But that's like the only one I can think of that's like based off a real serial killer. I mean, the
Who is this guy named Keith that they killed? Have we seen him before?
yeah, so he's in the second episode. Remember the guy he gets killed by a bat by Uma Thurman?
I've only seen episode 1 and 4.
You haven't seen 2 or 3?
No. We rushed this
Okay,
podcast
well,
on Sunday and then we
Basically,
recorded
yeah,
on
so
Wednesday.
Keith was another serial killer who would
Okay.
beat people to death with a baseball bat.
The
apparently
clubber.
he broke. So apparently Leon Prater has some very strict rules for the serial killer club, and I guess I don't know how Keith broke them.
But he did.
He did.
got
So
shot.
basically, Uma Thurman tells him that you're out of the club. You're not getting any more money because Prater like pays them to like present their murders to him.
I'm sure the IRS has
he's
no
a sicko.
questions.
And yeah, so basically she tells him, yeah, you broke the rules, you're out of the club. And he's like, what if I go to the police? And he's like, and tell them what, that you're a serial killer?
Yes.
And so, but basically he touches her arm and then she kills him because, so apparently Uma Thurman's also in this.
Yeah. This is the first time
I
hearing
forgot.
about
So I totally forgot. Because her
She must be
character really
old.
doesn't do much. She's probably in her 50s. But she's basically like Prater's private investigator / bodyguard or head of security. She wears several hats in this. But
Wait,
yeah,
that's
she's-
Uma Thurman? Damn, I didn't even recognize her. Holy
Dude, she's got to be in
hell.
her 60s.
Yeah,
She must
you
have
said
had
50s,
a-
and I was like, when's Kill Bill? I was like, that bitch looks like
Oh,
mid-30s
yeah,
for
that's when
sure.
She might be like late 50s,
He-
but yeah.
55.
There you go. 55, that's what I was going to
okay.
guess. 55 to 58.
What? How old was she in Pulp Fiction?
Probably her 20s. Because that was
like
her
91.
first
She
big
was
role.
born in 1970, so just do the math. Pulp Fiction was 96, so she would have
She
been
was
26.
24. I
Oh,
think
Pulp
'cause,
Fiction
like,
came out.
94, so
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, I thought she was in her 40s when she was doing Kill Bill, but I guess she was like in her 30s then, because that was like what 10 years after
All that smoking.
Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, did she not
Well,
look? She's not
I will
looking a
just say
healthy
that,
35. But to be fair, she was
After having
buried
seen
alive.
films by Quentin Tarantino for several years, it does age you.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like, that's a very aging experience.
Yeah, I wonder if he's ever going to make that last movie of his, because he said he's going to stop at 10.
He keeps teasing it, and I really think that it's like George
fucked
R.
up.
R.
He
Martin
fucked
right
up.
now.
Exactly, I was about to
No,
bring that up.
no,
Yeah.
he has such bad writer's block, and he doesn't want to disappoint. So it'll never
like-
come to fruition.
Why does he have
Oh,
like,
he
make,
is-
like if it doesn't work out, just make another movie? Like who cares?
So
Like, I mean,
the problem
even
is
Scorsese has a few-
he's the foot
uh,
fetish guy who keeps to his word. I've called this on the podcast before. I had an infamous rant where I called Quentin Tarantino a piece of shit for saying, "Oh, I'm going to do 10 movies and that's it." And then he starts changing the definition of what a movie is so that he can keep making more movies. Bro,
Yeah,
just
I
you
would
paint your
consider
you
Kill
paint your
Bill two
bitch
different
ass
movies.
self into a corner. You're like, "Oh, I love the smell of my own farts. I'm so fucking awesome. I'm only gonna do 10 movies and that's it." Bitch, you got 30 more years. Like, you look at that awful movie that came out by that amazing director. What's the Metropolis? Starring Adam
Yeah,
Driver.
Metropolis.
Yeah, Metropolis.
You
Like,
can't appreciate the
Mega-
smell
by
of your own
Frank
parts.
Coppola.
What can you
yeah,
appreciate?
dude, Frank Coppola, like, he's still making movies in his 90s. And then, like, Quentin Tarantino's, like, over here, like,
Oh.
I love the smell of farts and Uma Thurman's feet, so I'm only going to make 10 movies. He painted himself in a corner, and let's be honest, he's not that great of a
keeps
director.
himself in a corner.
He kind of fucking
So,
sucks.
I will say
As
this.
someone who's like, I'm going to do... Dude, if Metallica was like, I'm willing to make 10 songs... All right, make the
So-
10 best songs of your fucking life. But if you're like, I'm gonna make 10 songs, and it's like, I don't know, Reloaded
It's so
album,
weird how
go
he's
fuck
found-
yourself.
It's so weird how he's qualifying like his movies as he's only made 9 because like
Yeah!
Kill Bill, I would consider that 2 different films.
Because he
He
traps
did-
himself in a
he
corner
did-
and he doesn't want to
he
be in
did-
that corner.
he's
He's
counting
creative.
Death
What's he
Proof.
going to do? Fucking get arrested? Epstein,
He's
PD's
counting-
gone.
So,
He's
no,
got nothing
no.
else to do
Hold
but
on,
make
Jake.
movies.
He's counting
I will-
Death Proof as a separate movie, even though it was part of a segment in Grindhouse. And if he's counting that as a separate movie, then Sin City should be counted as a movie of his because he directed that scene.
He'll change it.
In
He'll
Sin
change
City.
it,
Uh,
definitely.
Desperado.
He also directed a segment in 4 Rooms. So it's kind of weird how he's counting his movies.
Desperado was written by him and not directed by him.
Oh,
Was Robert
True, that's
Rodriguez.
True,
Yep.
True Romance was also written by him.
Yeah. So
Natural
I
Born
will-
Killers was the original draft was written by him, but he's disowned that movie. So
Here's the issue with Quentin Tarantino, because we're on this rant right now. I feel that Quentin Tarantino, I hate to use the word zeitgeist. It's all about the zeitgeist. He emerged.
It's our
Literally,
name. What are
as
you
a-
talking about? You hate using it.
So,
That's our podcast. he loves using the
Literally,
word
man.
zeitgeist.
And-
that should be like the Have Gun Will Travel card. We should say it
He
every
loves
episode.
using the word zeitgeist.
So-
Correction.
Independent film emerges in the 90s, and it is amazing. And Quentin Tarantino grabs that zeitgeist of independent film, and he emerges. And the issue is he is a giant amongst these little minnows, which these big studios are trying to grasp at. The
Go on.
the issue is that these big studios killed independent film in the early aughts and in the 2010s, and it's not until A24 has emerged recently that we are starting to see this again. And so I feel that the reason why we're hearing so much like talk lately is because we have studios like A24 that are willing to have these smaller films
We're rolling.
going again. But honestly, the reason why he has such a long time off is because big studios killed independent films because they're willing to pump a ton of money into like
Let me ask
no-name
you this.
directors.
Did big industry kill the studios? Or
100%.
the independent films? Or was it the audience? I like to reference a very relevant pop culture reference to quote the zeitgeist, unlike my friend Matthew over here.
Pop culture reference.
Elio,
Here we go.
Pixar just posted a post on Instagram where, I don't know, one of the stars direct, I don't know who this person was, but they were representing Elio, and they said, and they were doing like this fake conversation where they were talking to another person in the car, but there was no one else in the car. So like, oh, I'm sorry, the biggest box office flop of 2025 for Disney Pixar, or Disney in general, it's like minus $357 million right now. They couldn't afford a second person for this little bit, so I just want to point that out. But she's like having like a side conversation with no one in the car, and she's like, oh, I am so tired of all these remakes. I wish the industry and the studios would create some new original IP. Oh, you guys don't want to watch Elio, the new original IP by Pixar? Oh, I guess not. I guess we don't do. And then she holds up the poster. It's like, go fuck yourself. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's saying, like, she's attacking the audience for not wanting to watch Elio. And then being like, oh, you guys are asking for new content, but you guys don't like it whenever we post out new content,
Here's the
despite
thing
the Elio
about Pixar, though.
controversies.
Pixar has been so successful for so long.
Mm-hmm.
They've become big. They've become part of Disney. They don't think they can fail. And so what happens is they start creating movies in which they will. So I don't know if you've been following the whole disaster that Elio was. It's gone through 3 different rewrites. They animated the whole movie and then cut half of it out and then reanimated it.
Why was that?
Got
Why they cut
different
it out?
voice actors. So, because the studio Pixar did not like the narrative that was being told,
Oh,
and
that's
so
not what I heard.
Pixar has become so big. Pixar is a big studio now,
It's huge.
and
Oh, they're
because
huge.
Pixar thinks that just because we've had nothing but success our whole lives, and we're this
Like
small
Toy Story.
independent, look at DreamWorks. DreamWorks is kind of the same way. DreamWorks is a small independent film.
gonna say.
You have Shrek and everything. DreamWorks is starting to get up there too. Look at the latest Kung Fu Panda was a fail for them. They are creating content because they're like, hey, this is what's worked. We're going to create content because of this algorithm that says this is what people are going to buy. And then Shocked Pikachu, people are like, hey, we want something different. And then it's like, how dare DreamWorks and Pixar are these small independent. No, they are not. And even I will even argue A24 is starting to get to the point where I'm starting to get disappointed with A24.
A24 has gone
because they're getting so big.
Yep.
That
the venture capitalist Leon fucking Prater got their hands on the A24.
So, HBO Max has a deal with A24, and all their films are being popped on HBO Max.
Well, thank you.
And there are some films where you're like, wow, this is actually really, really bad. So I just watched Death of a Unicorn, which is a very interesting movie.
Is it bad?
It's
on my watch next.
Good. Oh, it's watch it, but you'll see how A24 is here, and they're about ready to go here.
So do y'all know what a unicorn actually is? And they like where the word like the horse with a horn on it they probably made that around the time they made Santa Claus 100 years ago or something. But yeah, unicorn was an old word for rhinoceros. That's all it means.
I was gonna say it was a malnutritioned rhinoceros.
I thought it was man bear pig. So.
Man bear. No, that's
it was an old word for a rhinoceros. That's where we got the word unicorn. Nobody ever believed, as far as I know, in any of the mythologies or anything, in some kind of horse with a horn on its face. Yeah.
Yeah. Now dragons get a little bit
my
weird.
daughter's dreams. You're a horrible human being. You're a unicorn, okay?
Wait, I always thought it was the third in a threesome, but that's...
No, that's the Eiffel Tower. Not close to a unicorn.
But that's probably started 5 years ago, Tip.
Yeah, so we had...
I'm a degenerate.
Well, okay, so...
so Dexter...
so Neil Patrick Harris gets
Dexter, yeah. Let's get back to... We're going to get back to Resurrection. But while we're on a tangent of other movies and humor real fast, I just want to point out, I watched Happy Gilmore 2. I haven't laughed that hard in years. No, I loved it. It was
it like a good movie, or was it just Adam Sandler?
No. This wasn't an Adam Sandler movie. This was the funniest movie I've seen since The Other Guys, or Yes Man, whichever one came out later. Now I will say, have a couple of beers, right? Have a couple of beers, but the movie is genuinely funny. It's the funniest thing I've seen since the Tom Brady roast on Netflix. I'll just say that.
I will say...
My wife and I laughed the whole fucking 2 hours.
It's good, but it's dumb good.
It's dumb good. Have a couple beers and laugh.
Quintessential Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
So don't take it seriously, and it's a good movie. But
Eminem shows up. Dude, there's so many cameos. Eminem...
there's so many cameos. It's ridiculous. So.
It's the best comedy in years.
If you actually try to follow the plot, there is no plot.
No, drink.
Ben Stiller's awesome.
Well, first off, if you're not having 3 beers before you watch Happy Gilmore 2, then what the fuck are you even doing clicking on that on Netflix? You have more things to worry about in your life.
All 3 of his daughters are in that film, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, and his wife is in that film, and all of his friends.
Time out.
Gary Busey's in that film.
Schneider in the film.
Of course.
Is he? No, I don't think he is. I don't think Rob's in that. I think Rob's the only one.
There's a scene where he calls back to "You Can Do It."
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
But it's not like a new scene.
No, it's not new Rob. It's not new Rob Schneider.
And that's the one problem I have with this movie is there's way too much flashbacks to the actual Happy Gilmore. It's not like him remembering it. It's literally they cut to the film.
Yeah,
so
you're saving money whenever you can. It came out 25 years ago. We don't have time to reshoot. We don't have the aging technology to reshoot all of this. So we're just gonna play the
practically
original.
in the public
Yeah,
domain.
it's little nostalgia hits. So like I said on Facebook, you don't need to watch it. I would if you have the time. Rewatch Happy Gilmore 1 before you rewatch Happy Gilmore 2. But fucking grab a 6-pack and watch Happy Gilmore 2 and have just one of the best Friday nights.
It's worth it.
It really is.
Turn off
funny.
your brain.
Yeah.
Just acknowledge what it is.
Absolutely. And then afterwards, turn your brain back on and watch Resurrection, episode 4. Because Neil Patrick Harris is about to die. He's a little creep. Forrest, you were just telling us about his little tattoo fetish.
Yeah, so basically, like he's like the Skinner from season 3. But he cuts off the skin of women who have tattoos.
Point
And
off.
it's actually
Cam
perpetrators-
cuts off ponytails. Little creeper. So we're all cutting off
yeah.
something here.
Yeah, so basically, what's the dad, Al, who is the Modern Family guy?
Yeah.
He's like Trinity Killer. He basically has a family
Cam.
like the Trinity Killer did, which I thought was weird that Dexter didn't like touch up on that. Like, he has a family like Trinity. I thought that. I mean, I'm wondering if we're gonna like have another scene at Thanksgiving where he turns out to be a complete monster to his family.
That's a great fucking point. Let's go around the table real fast and get a general reaction. 'Cause I know most people haven't seen this, but I'll describe it for you. We're going to call him Cam in the show for Modern Family. Cam is a serial killer. He loves to hunt down women. Let's laugh at this because he's morbidly obese. He's not going to fucking chase down
Looks like
any
he's lost
girls.
weight since Modern Family.
He's lost 50 pounds. He has 250 pounds to go. Okay, let's be honest here.
Hey man, those big
Ozempic
boys,
is
if they lean forward and go, they can go.
Ozempic is a drug, and maybe he
Maybe
should
he's
try
like
some
an
more.
offensive lineman. He's really fast over short distances.
Yeah.
Like rhinoceroses, right?
Maybe he's like the Kingpin. It's like
Exactly.
all muscle.
But so he cuts
200
off
pounds of muscle.
he cuts off ponytails as the trophies, and then later on you find out like his mom wore a ponytail, and he's got mother issues. But anyway,
Ed Gein.
he
Okay,
has a beautiful family. I mean, in quotes, his wife's blonde, and all three of his
He's
kids
like
are
Jerry.
redheads.
He's like Jerry from Parks and Recreation.
He's a serial
Yes.
killer, but here's the worst part. He's got mother issues.
He's got mommy. Well, no, the mommy
It's kinda
issues are what
like
causes
Are
the
there
serial
serial
killer
killers
issues.
not have mother issues? Yeah.
Yeah. So I just does that happen? I haven't heard of mommy issues before.
What?
That,
I mean, it's literally like what most.
Have you heard of Oedipus Rex?
yes, I know
Yeah.
Oedipus Rex. I know all. Yes, and I've heard of.
I mean,
I've heard daddy issues, and I've heard of.
I think Green
when
River
you're trying
Killer
to
had
date
mother
your
issues.
mama, but I've never heard of anyone trying to kill people because of their mama. And maybe that's because maybe I. Where am I wrong here, guys? What the fuck's happening?
I mean, I would
Your
say
mom's
like,
never driven you crazy?
No,
The Waterboy?
I haven't seen Waterboy. Should I see Waterboy?
yeah, he killed so many people in that movie. He drowned them to death. Yeah, in the water bowl.
Adam Sandler in Waterboy?
Apparently, I don't know like what Matt's going with that. Basically, so on the water boy, he's a mama's boy, and that
Yeah, I've heard of
movie.
Mama's Boys, but I've never heard of Mama's
And-
Boys turning to serial killers.
So he does become a serial. He becomes a really
Can it
effective
happen?
football player. So he becomes very physically violent, but like in a progressive way, because he's
See,
playing sports. And not
I've always
killing
associated Mama's Boys with like being
Receiving
like,
the concussion?
soy boy, like beta cooks, as the internet likes to call them now. Like, I've never heard of them. But hey, the difference between a beta cook
That's a
and a serial killer
misconception.
is just a
Waterboy has it right. A mama's boy can be a very ferocious opponent, and he gets riled
I'm
up.
going to study this for political research.
Especially when
I
you
need-
say
I need
Mama's
to
wrong.
Dive into the human psyche via the water boy.
Mama's right. You wrong, Colonel Sanders. Yeah. So.
So NPH.
Neil Patrick Harris gets killed. Basically, like Dexter calls him up. It's like, hey, you want to like grab lunch and you can talk about who you're going to kill.
Let's talk about it, guys.
And he's like, yeah.
No, round table. I want to go round table on this. Tip, we're going to start with you. You're about to hook up with a lady. And then
Yes.
you get a text message to meet up with a serial killer, or you have a guilty conscience conversation with your dad, and he wants you to kill somebody instead. What do? Are you boning the lady, or are you killing the dude? We're the round table. Boning the lady or killing the dude? I hope this is a new segment we do.
Well,
Wait, what happened? I missed the
he pulled up a dead squirrel.
it's a ponytail.
Oh, it's a ponytail.
It's
So,
just to be topical. Well, okay. If I had the choice to go kill somebody or make love to a beautiful woman, I'm making love.
God, I hope so. After that, Matt, same question.
So, Tip, do you like offer women like a dead squirrel, like a dog offers a family a dead squirrel as a gift?
It, if you call your thing a dead squirrel, that's on you, bud.
No, you need to shave at that point. If
yeah.
you're calling your thing a
Call
dead
it
squirrel,
Rocky,
I
the
need you
flying
to
squirrel.
shave. All right, Matt needs to compose himself. Let's go to Travis. Let's go to Travis for a second.
Throw some
Well,
nails,
I mean,
mother-
for me, it really depends on the woman, the situation with the woman, and I mean, what is? I mean, does he give me a reason why I'm killing this person?
Oh, because he's gonna kill an innocent person.
So okay, well, I'm predicting an innocent person. I'd kill the. I'd
So
kill the.
think
the
about
I'd kill the
yourself as
killer.
Batman. You're Batman. Are you about to bone?
Basically, the hot female serial killer invites you to take a shower with her, but the other serial killer who's about to kill someone is going to kill them tonight. So you can't have a shower with the woman. So what
They
do
were
you
gonna
do?
bone.
Shower with the
They were gonna
shower with the
bone.
woman. Shower with the woman, or go kill the other serial killer because you only have a small window to do it.
You're Batman, basically. Do you want to fuck Catwoman or go stop the Joker?
Dude, I just dial 911 and be like, yo, fuck this thing.
If the woman is worthwhile, she'll be available later. But there's probably if you got to kill someone, there's probably a window of opportunity.
That is true. You could just call the cops.
Travis
just
got
call
that
the
D.
tattoo.
He's got that BDE. He's exactly
oh,
right.
yeah.
All right, I think Matt's composed himself. Let's go back to Matt now. Matthew, you're Batman?
I will always say, make love, not war. Batman is a horrible superhero, so I am taking a nice shower, and enjoying life.
Jessica Jones.
So I'm just saying, even Major, if we look at his back wall, even Major has given up on his Batman painting for these recordings because he is a horrible human
I
being.
moved, you son of a bitch. It's
No, that's a lie. Don't believe him. He moved.
That's right. At least I moved the
He
painting
was
into
just
my
trying to-
bedroom
yeah.
so I can stare at it every day.
Yeah, you have your Batman painting above the bed.
Right
He
next to
does.
the- right
You know
next
he
to the
does.
mirror.
You know when Major makes
Like girls
love,
used
he's
to put
always the
hands
bottom,
in.
so that way he can look up at.
I mean,
Batman.
like, yo,
Sorry,
if
that was
you haven't
horrible,
seen,
but
if
know
you
what's
haven't
happening.
seen the Halloween pictures, yes, I own a Batman costume, and my wife owns a Wonder Woman costume, and you guys can make your own fucking assumptions after that, okay?
I do believe Batman has made appearances on this podcast too.
Yes.
So
And he's not going to make
Oh,
any appearances.
we're assuming, Major. We are definitely assuming.
Well, when you assume you're making
I'm
ass,
assuming
and
you're
I
all
like
going
that.
to Halloween.
Hey,
I'm assuming you're
we
trick-or-treating
can't
with your
kink
daughter.
shame.
That's what I'm assuming.
No kink shaming
Can't kink
here.
shame.
No.
I'm assuming you're going
no.
trick-or-treating with your daughter. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know what y'all are sickos are thinking. But,
Forrest,
yeah.
what would you do? You are Batman. You are Bat Dexter.
He would do Dexter.
well,
You would do Dexter.
considering how much I hate Jessica Jones stealing Purple Man away from Daredevil, I'd probably still do her, though. I mean, knowing me, if I just need 5 seconds, then like.
Why can't you do both? Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
you clearly got blown off 5 seconds into your coffee date with NPH.
He
Right.
fakes a premature
Also,
arrival. and he's
No.
like, "Oh, I gotta go."
I have to ask this. Now, Dexter, this scenario, the acolyte. You
acolyte.
have super Sith guy who you can take a
Don't mind
nice
it,
little,
Hot, steamy bath.
lake bath with, or you
Scars
could
on his
actually
back.
kill him.
Macaloid sounds like a type of battery.
What do you do?
Charge
Can we
the lesbos.
Dexter the acolyte?
Do you remember that video I sent y'all with it's like Boba Fett enjoying the spa, enjoying the and then like you just see the Asian guy get in with him, and you just like have a bunch of other Star Wars characters edited into the video, taking
then
a
just,
bath with the Asian dude.
Luke, what was it? I got nothing. Luke. Yeah, his name is Luke. I'm sorry. I was like George Lucas. I was like, no, his name is Luke. God, George Lucas is such a cunt. Naming the main character after.
Okay, I'm back. Yeah,
Woo!
there we go.
Discord
Oh,
is
it's
an
asking me to
imperfect-
rate the experience. I'm definitely gonna rate it.
Yeah. 1 star, motherfucker. Forrest, thank you for sharing that clip.
Are we all good with
Forrest,
Dexter?
you
or
find
do
the
you-
most ridiculous videos.
Dexter kills NPH, and then we need to talk about the end. So I actually really enjoyed this whole dumbass Harrison plot line. So I watched episode 1. I know he killed the guy. He comes in 9 parts because of his father taught him that method, and he distributed the body. There's a pesky Miami cop who thinks
New York
Dexter's
cop.
who?
New York cop.
He's in no, he's from Miami. He thinks
Oh, you
he's,
mean Batista? Yeah,
yeah, Batista. He thinks
back.
he's
But there's a New York cop. There's a New York.
the
cop
female
who's-
New York cop who partners up with Batista. Yes, absolutely. And so Harrison has a full shitload of guilt, and he's afraid, and he like calls the New York cop detective. Luckily, he goes to voicemail, so he just goes to the precinct, and then right before he walks in, boom, hand on the shoulder, turns around, it's Dexter, it's his dad. Cut to black, great fucking.
Oh yeah, I
like,
forgot.
Dexter wanted the whole time. Dexter's like, should I talk to my son? Should I not talk to my son? And then he does. He gets to talk to his son right before his son ruins his fucking life by going to jail for 10 to 25 and hopefully the rest of his life. Because murder is bad. You shouldn't fucking murder people. But this is a TV show, so
Even
gripping. Yeah, a good way to end episode 4. And boy, I'm gonna rewatch the whole season. I'm gonna catch episodes 2 and 3, and I'm not gonna miss another episode because this show has reeled me in. Oh my goodness. I know Russia just gave their earthquake an 8.8, but IMDb gives this episode a 9.8.
I heard the earthquake report was a hoax.
Oh, well, Daddy's got some researching to do after this podcast. That's
Yeah,
very
see if
interesting to
I mean,
hear.
I don't know, but that's what I heard.
Very
So
interesting.
it's
You would think there would be more tsunamis. Like Hawaii had luckily they didn't get hit by a tsunami or something like that. I don't know. The news is still coming in. It might trigger more earthquakes along the fault line, which might actually hit like Canada and like Northern America. But like that's a bunch of news that I haven't literally looked nothing into. Just scrolling through headlines as I'm
Now-
getting ready for the Dexter podcast.
What would be the advantage of it, of like pulling a hoax like that? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, there's one possible connection. Which is that okay? So here's to answer the question directly, and then give you. Well, you'll be like, "What does that mean?" I'll tell you. But it's like it could be to cause panic. There's different reasons people like to cause panic, but there was also apparently a report with the Associated Press, Reuters, and Financial Times. I'm not sure who else. That an AI had hacked France's nuclear codes. And it was like around the same time as the earthquake report. So like some people thought, maybe that they were dual hoaxes trying to create panic.
That's interesting.
Interesting.
Like
You-
that the AI had launched a nuke into the ocean outside Russia or something.
You know, the scary part about France's nuclear codes or nuclear armament is that, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys, but I'm not. France doesn't have an obligatory fire upon doctrine, right? They can fire first. Like America, we won't fire nukes first. We will fire upon, but we won't fire nukes first. The same as like most nuclear armed countries. But France doesn't have that first doctrine, which is a little bit eerie, a little bit scary.
You guys remember
Why
the end
don't
of the
they?
world meme from the early internet days? Fire the
Yeah.
missiles.
What
But I'm retired.
if that one came true? And it's France that ends the world. It wouldn't surprise me because they're
Okay, take a
Yeah.
nap. Then fire the missiles.
things in that.
Amazing if that's like the
Oh.
one time they don't retreat is on nuclear warfare. You're like, God damn it, France! Like, you're killing us all now. But
One
shout out
time
to
you should
France.
back down.
We should shout out to France because they stopped the Turks. Like the only reason we're still speaking English these days is because the French learned some history. It's pretty cool. But after like the 13 or 1400s,
No,
yeah,
never.
make
Love
fun of the
being
French. They're hilarious. Let me get a baguette.
Well, I
and
like
let
the
me,
French
smoke a
just
cigarette.
for
I'm a
Just for
3.
the hats. Hats. Are
You
cool
must like
enough.
Joan of Arc.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Not the. Is there a Netflix? I feel like I just.
No, I
Probably.
mean, yeah, you said after the 13 or
And
1400s.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just figured
Yeah.
you must favor Joan of Arc. You must favor the French in the 100 Years' War, right?
Yeah, I'm a big Age of Empires fan. That's what I'm talking about. Le Renaissance,
Yeah.
Sorry, is that Age of Empires 2 when you play as Joan of
Where
Arc?
our
God.
generation learned history, Age of Empires.
Age of Empires. I
And Medal of
remember
Honor and Call of
No,
Duty.
Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed. Yes.
Oh, good call.
Yeah. Is that when I learned about
That's
the
like
Black
the History
Samurais?
Channel Ancient Aliens
Yeah, I was-
Assassin's Creed.
right?
That's the Ancient
Is that
Aliens
when the
type
Black
history.
Samurai takes
I
over
learned history
Japan?
through Sabaton. Sabaton's the best history teacher.
I'm not
Sabaton.
saying it was aliens, but it was aliens.
It was aliens.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but I'm not saying it wasn't aliens.
So the main producer on Ancient Aliens, his name's like Keith Burns or whatever, and I've always wondered if he's
Keith Burns baseball?
I don't know if it's that, but it might not even be Keith. But he's a Burns, okay? And I always wonder if he's like related to like Kevin
Mr.
Burns.
Burns. Excellent. Excellent.
So it's like the Burns family has like a Thanksgiving, and it's like
Or Ken Burns.
Ken Burns. Sorry, not Kevin. Ken Burns. So it's like
Mr.
Mr. Burns, like Patriarch Burns is like eating at the dinner table, and he's like, Ken, what'd you do? And it's like, I created a 24-piece documentary on the Civil War. And he's like, oh, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. And he looks at the other Burns show. I was like, what did you do? He's like, we just came out with our 20th season of Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, probably made a lot of money off of that.
Bro, it's all a psyop.
like
It's all part of disclosure.
everybody-
We don't need to talk about it on this episode of Dexter, but it's all part of disclosure. I can't wait till Ancient Aliens is all right and all wrong at the same time. Much
You
like
know,
Dexter.
Dexter would be a great candidate to work for the CIA, wouldn't he?
Dexter does work for the CIA.
I mean, to take out like politicians, I guess. I don't know.
Is that really in the show?
No, but it should be. That's going to be in the fifth spinoff is when he gets contracted by the CIA.
Old blood. Dexter Old Blood.
Old blood. All right. Well, I think that's a great way to end this fucking podcast.
The 5th season will be called Dexter Don't Get Captured by the Chinese.
That's Dexter that's America every season. Don't get captured by the Chinese.
Dexter Resurrection.
Ooh, Dexter Resurrection. Oh, never mind. No, I made that joke. Guys, let's do a little sign off here. Forrest, count us off. Oh wait. I guess
We don't need to count
Forrest. Yeah, Forrest. Overall thoughts on the episode? Give it a rating out of 10.
Yeah, I thought it was great. Looking forward to like finding out more about Leon Prater, how he's
Yeah.
going to kill the other 3 serial killers. He was going to kill his girlfriend
It is
serial
an arc.
killer.
Yeah, it does not
Because
finish
apparently
itself
she
in one
She
episode.
only kills sexual predators. So,
So
sort of
she's got
Dexter.
some morality. She might have a code. Maybe she'll survive.
She might not fit the code, Dexter's code. So he
She might not
not
think
kill
Dexter's
her.
code, but she has a code. I think he's got a little love interest. I'm excited to find out. I don't give this a 9.8 like IMDb, but I will give this a 9 out of 10 because it was just gripping television. I thought it was so great.
Riveting.
Yeah. Wait. What would Dexter's kid be like?
Oh, you'll find out.
If he
He's
had
a
kid
pussy.
with this-
Yeah. watch
He's
the
a
show.
he's a soy beta male cuck, whatever the proper
He got
combination of those
he
words
got
are.
rejected by a single mom this episode, so that should tell you all you need to know.
I believe the term is incel.
Yeah, incel. He's a
I wouldn't say
huge
that. I wouldn't
incel.
say that
No.
because he doesn't hate women.
Do incels
He's
hate women?
basically- Yeah, they basically can't get laid, so they hate women. He doesn't hate women. He just got rejected by this one
Oh,
girl he's
okay.
into.
Oh,
Who
so
happens to be a single
See, I
mom.
don't know the difference.
he's just a guy.
Although incels are literally just misogynist. It's just like the Gen Z word for misogynist, or like
all right. So do Karen's misandrist?
what? I don't know.
Do you know what misandry is?
The opposite of misogyny.
Yeah. It's the hatred of
Yeah.
men.
I mean, maybe. I guess. Yeah. I mean, I would say that's a fair.
That's like I'm not part of this incel conversation. Intel. Who knows the difference?
I wouldn't say Harrison is
Subscribe
incel,
next
though.
time,
That
we'll
was-
find out.
I would not describe him as an incel at all. He's only like 19. He's just figuring himself out. He just got rejected by a single mom, which seems kind of unlikely.
Does it?
in
Single.
this day
I
and
don't
age.
know if you've seen TikTok, but single moms are the most uppity bitches I have seen in a long time. You need to have
Well, this
Tell
a
me
one
about
6
it.
foot
literally
job
invited
and
him.
a 6-inch
This
penis to
one-
take care of me and my
This
3
single
kids.
mom literally like invited him over to her place though. And
Yes,
he's been,
no,
like,
he fumbled
babysitting her
that.
kid.
I think she might have fucked it up, but he fumbled it overall for sure.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
so,
she's pissed at him anyway because he talked to the cops. He told the cops that she was letting him stay in the empty hotel room. So she was probably pissed off at him anyway.
I wouldn't have called him an incel, but now that someone did, I can't necessarily disagree with that argument.
I cannot think about it.
Yeah,
I-
now that someone called it out,
He
I'm like,
does-
maybe.
He does
I'll
not. I don't think he
rewatch
fits
the couple.
the.
Look, only incels call themselves, call the cops to report murders on themselves. If you're a real man who's fucking real chicks, you would have buried that shit like you buried that dick. I'm sorry,
Oh my God.
yeah. Major.
No.
I'm Forrest. Thanks for listening.
That's a stretch, Major.
That's what she said.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you,
I
Travis.
watched the
Travis
op-
set up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Travis,
I
sign
was,
us
I
off.
was watching.
All
I was
right.
watching the
Bye,
Office
guys.
the other day. Yeah, I was watching The Office the other day, and like you just hear Jim like trying to schedule a meeting with friends. He's like, I get off at 5, but you know, I should be able to make it, but it'll be tight. And you just hear Michael off screen saying, "That's what she said." Just very,
It's
like,
exactly
just very low key. I was like,
That's
what
what she subscribed. And honestly, guys, if you're here this late into the podcast, if you haven't already liked the video, you haven't already fucking subscribed, why? Comment down below.
You're an
Tell us why.
incel!
Yeah, you're no. We love incels. Fuck that. No, dude.
Yeah.
I used to have an old joke about like what are incels?
Like,
Like,
you're incelibate, right?
yeah, but like incels are like 18-year-olds who can't get fucked and like 38-year-old married people who can't get fucked. Like, what is this? Like, people calling people incels, involuntary celibate. Like, that sounds like a married couple to me. But shh. So anyway, we love you guys. Comment down below, and we'll see you next time.
Yep.